Konnichiwa, Kawaii Critic here to review Gotham Season 3, Episode 15, Nygma Becomes Riddler. So before I officially begin, I know it's a bit weird to pick up a show at the middle of the season, but I really enjoyed Gotham so far, so I figured I asked my big bro if I could pick up this season and review it. So he said yes, and I was going to review this yesterday, but my main channel has been my priority as well on the weekdays. So yesterday it was kind of busy as I was recording something else. So I figured I had some time earlier today before I focus back on my main channel. So here we go. Recap review officially begin. So Nygma-san captures and has this professor, and he's asking him this riddle, which he gets wrong. And Nygma-san freaks out, and he tries to give him another riddle, and then he fails. And Nygma-san is now seeking guidance as he locked the professor up, and then he killed him with a big bang explosion. So we see this fake Bruce-san who's talking with Catherine-san, and they're going over Bruce-san's history, the real Bruce-san. So Nygma-san is now seeing a fake Penguin-san, and Nygma-san wants an enemy. So he says Jim-san. Meanwhile, Lucius-san and Harvey-san are discussing the latest stuff. So they have this thing, and they're going on this Drawing Nights tour, and they figure out that the victims are a part of this chess game, and the bombs are rigged in this chess game. So fake Penguin-san is deep inside Nygma-san's head. Meanwhile, Gordon-san and his uncle are talking about stuff, asking what he would do over, essentially. So Uncle wants to make things right. Meanwhile, Bruce-san and Alfred-san practice throwing knives. Bruce-san needs a little bit more practice without being distracted. Gordon-san is also attempting to practice. And before that, Fox-san needs to steps up to solve the Riddler before he becomes the Riddler's clues. That being Nygma-san, of course. So the uncle now talks about the Court of Owls and how his father and him were a part of it, and how he was loyal and everything like that. So he wants Gordon-san to become an owl so they can be on the inside. Meanwhile, Lucius-san and Harvey-san interrogate this other guy without even having to beat him down. They get all the info they need. Meanwhile, Bruce-san and Alfred-san are cooking, or Alfred-san is cooking and Bruce leaves. Harvey-san and Lucius-san get ready. Nygma-san is planning on going big, but before he leaves completely, a fake Penguin-san rages out. So Lucius-san and Doc Tompkins-san are clearing up this body to get their next clue. Harvey-san and Nygma-san see each other, and then Nygma-san takes Harvey-san. Bruce-san and Selena-chan talk for a bit, and I don't know if this was the fake Bruce-san or not, but anyways, the bullies attack. I believe this was the real one, and he fights back and he's able to fend them off for a bit. So anyway, Nygma takes out the cups from where Harvey-san was, and then they call up Fox-san to go up to this place alone, and he's told he needs to solve 3 riddles and at least get one of them right. And if he does, Harvey's son gets to live. But if he gets all 3 wrong, then it's over. So he gets the first 2 wrong, because it needs to be Nygma's son's actual answer. And Harvey's son's freaking out. So, in the last riddle, Lucius' son figures out that he killed Penguin's son, that was Nygma's son's doing. So Lucius' son catches Harvey's son, and the real Bruce son sees the fake one. And it was the fake one that sent the note in the first place. And as I mentioned before, we cut back to the uncle who wanted to destroy the owls from within. And we don't know if that's going to go anywhere yet. But I don't think it is so far, from what I've been able to gather. But anyway, we see that the fake Bruce son returns to Alfred's son. And then the cops come barging in to find Nygma's son. Meanwhile, Nygma's son's actually holding up a gun to Fox's son. And he wants to play one last game before he thanks Fox's son for helping him realize who he really is. So he finally calls himself the Riddler. He drops the ring, I believe, that he was going to give to his girlfriend. And then we discovered that the Penguin is alive. Somehow. It seems to be a continuous trend on this show, is got characters coming back to life or living through in extreme circumstances. He got shot and was put in the river or in the water. And nothing special was done to him, at least not from what I could see. So he just managed to survive from a gunshot point blank like that? That's a bit odd. But anyway, we see that he was picked up by poison ivy. So Jim-san asked Uncle Frank about to once again join Catherine's son and the other members. So I believe that was the last moment for them. And then we see Bruce-san wake up in the cell, and when he looks outside, he sees this ice mountain. So, pretty nice return to Gotham, and it's good to see that we are seeing a little bit more of the Riddler. Like every season now, it seems like there's more focus on a particular villain, and then while they're fleshing out this main villain, they sprinkle in all these other villains to have, continue to have the story grow. So that seems to be the path that Gotham is on, and I actually really like it. So now we are seeing Bruce-san getting one step closer to becoming the Batman. So can't wait to see how they do that. I wonder if there's going to be a time skip or anything like that. But it seems like where they're going next is he's going to be trained. So we'll see where that goes. And I really enjoy the show for exploring some characters slightly differently. But there's enough of them that seems familiar that it's appreciated well enough. So I'll say that. And that is my review for episode 15, and somewhat of an overview of what I thought of the rest of the show so far. So if you like this video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye!